Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dust City Skylines, where we have built I think a metropolis. Yes, metropolis of Lortinton. Anyway, so this is Coxton's industrial area and it's doing quite alright. We're getting small amounts of income on here, but that's good. I mean, every little bit helps, and our car factory is actually producing a lot. We can bump this up slightly to about 70 or 80%. That should increase our revenue. Our modular house factory is making us lots of money as well, and our soft paper factory as well. So we just bump this up slightly so we can get that nice income per week. And I just lost something. Anyway, so in this episode, what will we be doing? Just want to have a look and see what's going on with our city, what's happening. Yeah, let's just basically review this. This is going to be a short episode. I have to be gone in a few minutes. So our electricity is looking good, our water is looking good, our landfill usage is looking good. We can build a school or two, that much is true. So why don't we just fill in a bit of this area over here? The trains coming through here is not that much, so we might actually just fill that in. Okay, high school capacity is still looking fine. University capacity is fine. Public libraries, we don't have a lot of them, but they are doing their job. Commercial attendance is low. Healthcare is looking good. Levels looking good. Wind is looking good. Traffic 85%, and that is, I'm not gonna go for 90% traffic at this time. I do think I've realized why this is backing up here. But we'll see. I want to start maybe in the future getting this subway system looking better, because at the moment it's just all over the place, just basically doing nothing. And we'd like to get that sorted. We also want to move our airport back. Actually, I was thinking about maybe putting it over here. We've got a bit of a bigger area, almost an entire block size. And I want to have it raised so that our cars go under through the airport. And that's a silly idea, but I want to do that. I want to see what happens. Our noise pollution is looking wonderful. Everything is polluted with noise. That is great. Fire safety is alright. We don't have fire safety in here, and we'll need to do that. So let's just build a nice big fire station on that side. Police station coverage. Let's have a small one, maybe over there, and that should be fine. Oh, need an IOD center. That one will just be right there. Okay. So it's looking alright. So let's just fill up over here. We'll just put a. Why don't we just try and do a few complexes on this side, and then on this side we can actually. You know what? We'll do this. Bring this out straight, and then turn it like this, and then connect this up at our oil station. And now it doesn't want to do that. Alright, that's fine. Keep it okay. Like so. Alright, and instead of complexes or gated communities, we can actually have gated communities, why not? But it'll look better if it's not. So let's have this coming down to about there, and this one coming out to about there. We'll curve our road. Have a nice smooth connection over there. No, I'm not liking that. So anyway, we do this. That's much better. Alright. So it's just going to be blocks residential with pathways between, and we'll have access for our railway on this side, and maybe we'll have another crossing here. That looks alright. Connected up here, leave space for a pathway, so this will just be a nice little you know what, it's going to be a nice little setting. Over here we'll have our shopping complex, because it's noisy there anyway. So let's get our water in here, and this will be the Coxton Estates. So we'll call it Coxtonton. Okay, that's another thing we can have a look at. We can have a look at in the future is actually upgrading our university. I think once we've cleared the airports, because this airport will move over to here in the future. Have a nice cargo airport on the one side with entrance for this, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we've got the water zone. Let's start zoning, and we'll have, we said our shops will be on this side, on the inside. There we go. We'll have walkways for people to get across, and we say we want them to have access to the railway station as well. I wonder if they can actually use that though. There, and obviously also access to this side. There's a lot of pathways, but I'm thinking it will look nice. We don't want pathways crossing the railways, so put fences over here, and just normal park fences will do. Just make sure our people don't get hit by a train. Alright, do the same on this side. Let's get this going like so, and we'll extend this one out a ways. Right to there. Okay, that's all we're going to do there for now. We have our pathways in here. We can fit another one right about here, and this is just for people to move around. Over here we can have a pathway like this and like that. And then I wonder if we upgrade this road to a node. Alright, well that's alright. So let's put a park in here maybe. So let's have large playground that will fit in nicely right there. We'll get our pathway back up here, and I'm thinking let's do a school. School will look nice here, and that's that. Alright, so let's fill up with our residential areas. There we go. I think that's going to look alright. Over here we'll have blocks of residential just sitting here. Not too worried about pathways on this side, because this is actually coming up towards our main buildings over here. And it will just come around like that, and that'll look nice, I think. Alright, so these people can go to school over there, but Palm Ridge, Palm Crescent, they've got their school over here. Let's put a gated complex on this side, why don't we? So over here it will come out. Wires are already guidelines off, should be on. this gated complex will have two entrances, one over this side and one on this side. There we go. Don't love that. Let's get this back into action. There we go. That's still not happy with that. So let's try that one more time. Much better. And we'll have some cul-de-sac. Actually, we'll have like a nice curve inside here. So like that and like that. And then we'll fence this with our zoo fences because people are animals. Never get tired of saying that. So we'll start this right back here. Take off our road guidelines. So we'll start this off back there. Bring it over there. All the way around. There. There. Not gonna bother too much. Oh wait. So we want this like so and like so. I'll put in a nice little alleyway in between those. Just like that. That's it. And this will look nice with the alleyway coming out of there. And we'll have something else here in the future. So now I just wanted to put a dirt path. It's just people walking. Just mainly from people walking over here, and we don't know why they're walking here at the moment. Doubt they know why they're walking here. Let's say one or two people actually want to get to the landfall. I'm gonna stop emptying that for the time being, and I actually want to put on the outside of this. I want to put nice walkway right up to there and then come around to this side. I'm not too happy about that clipping, but we'll live with it. Can have nice shrubberies there. Let's fit this with our residential. We'll have a swimming pool in the center here. Nope. Where's our swimming pools? That's by healthcare. It's here. Public swimming pool. It'll be right there. And let's get this all set up. And I really don't want through traffic over here, but we'll allow it for the time being. Let's put it in our water. And then people want more. So let's empty up this again. And we can move that out a ways, maybe even to the back. Let's connect this road up. Well, we can't connect it up to there, but we can bring it out. Put it on our road guidelines. Bring it out to there. Actually, we can bring it right up to the end here. And then just keep it on there, have it turn, and have it join up right there. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll move this over to about there. Alright, so let's get this named, this zone, this all zone. So we'll call this Lortinton. Actually, that will include Lortinton over there. Lortinton. And this will be actually no. My dog's going crazy at the moment. This will just be, let's call this Denton Corner. Denton Corner. Alright, and now we need a nice shopping mall for our Palm Ridge Denton area. And why don't we get started with that? So, straight right out here, and we'll have a nice biggish block. Will that take that away? No, it won't. Nice 2x2 block. And I would like to get the center of this thing, which does not exist apparently. Like so. We'll have entrance to that side, and this one will come to there, and go out straight away to this side. Alright. And that will literally just be an area for our imaging. So anyway, I don't have parking assets, so I just do this for the time being. Eventually we'll have a look at parking assets and so forth. But that's what I can do at the moment. In the future we'll get something else going. So over here we want a lot of connectivity. Let's just put all borrowing guidelines, and we'll bring it out from there to about there, there to there. This one coming down, this one going up, this one connecting up, this one going up, this one going down, and then just because I want to have this as a feel of allowing people to walk around this, we are going to place in some footpaths. And now we know why the people came here. And this one will come to about there and then connect up once again. Alright, so this will just be a smallish mall, but hopefully it will serve the people of Denton Sets, Denton Heights and the Palm Crescent area. This is just a local mall, so it's not going to be high density, it's just going to be low density right there. So let's call this Denton Palms Mall. Alright, there we go. And we can put a few trees out here, make it nice landscape. So let's have a look. What trees do we have? Young linden. That's a nice tree. Also chestnut. That's also nice. Live oak. Wow. This is really nice stuff. California pine and coconut tree. I actually think. Oh, look at this boreal pine. Oh wow. Okay, so I think one of the next maps we're going to play will work with that. Yeah, let's place some trees down here. Same on this side. I like that high rise one. Once I get our high one, I just want to pop it down there again. And it's filling in nicely. I'm happy about that. There we go. So this is Denton Palm Mall, and I'm thinking this will be quite a nice road to drive through. Okay. So we've got our Denton Palms Mall going, we've got Denton Corner, which is not started filling it yet. Some people still need to come into the city. But just look, this is all filling up very nicely, and I think it's almost time to start leveling this out. getting this road underneath, so we can put in a nice big airport in here. We'll have to have a highway connection from there, and we'll have one from this side as well. We don't want it too high, but we'll get it there. And our small airport actually serves us for quite some time. So this area will probably become a larger part of the university, and our railroad track can come around further. And our railroads are doing good. I want to have a look at our public transport, see what's happening, how many people are waiting at stops and so forth. Wow, there's a lot of people waiting. So let's just bump this up by like 1 or 2 each of them. So this one is doing alright, and I honestly don't even know where all these buses are. So wow. Okay, so this one doesn't need to have that many. This is the one at the airport. We'll bring it down to about 4. That was supposed to be 16, so let's have a look at 17. 400 people waiting for it. Bump that up to about 7. That's why I want to get our... Yes, and they come from the railway station, and they don't have a way across to the other side, so maybe we should actually just pop this thing. Space already occupied, space already occupied, all the way down here. Slope to steep, whatever. Well, we can do this and then get a nice pathway to them. So let's get this thing going this way, just like that, and then we'll have to connect that up. And I'm thinking we have to remove this one maybe in the future. Oh. Slope to steep. So this all will get removed eventually. Space already occupied, so I don't know why it's doing that. And let's get this connected up. And I do believe it was, yes. Let's put in a line from this one. We don't have a line connecting this to this. What? Alright, well that will get people moving, hopefully, once they realize that there is movable space. Let's have a look at there. It's our first person going in there, but it'd be great if these people can actually use this instead of our bus routes. And then we also need one from here. We didn't have a bus stop line over there, and this one should be able to go either way. So let's connect that one up like that, and this one can go. Wow, it's not going to allow us to connect up there, is it? But let's just remove this one, why don't we? Because we haven't used it at all. And we'll connect this up right about, oh wait, the space being occupied by that one. Go this, go up one, and then connect there. That should be fine. And all we do is we bring in and a stop on this side, and that will be fine. So yeah, that should start getting our people from this moving down to there. don't understand why our bus is standing here so long time. Such a long time. But at least our railroad system is working. Over here we have tons of people queuing and going. So I actually want to put a subway in here as well and have that connect up in this line over here, and we'll put this one, where's our central plaza, with the clock tower, pop it in there, and then we'll put our railway line, one going this way, one going that way, come on, so, and then this line can just come make a stop here. That'll be good. That should work now. Then we have some more areas to go through. So we're just doing a couple of fixes over here. Denton Farms Mall, that's doing alright. Where else would they want to expand a mall though? We could expand this, but I feel like we're destroying our beach area too much with it. And I'm not sure where these people want a mall. I mean, there's no space to put a mall, so where do you want it? Maybe Swearingen needs a mall. So we're going to flood everything out again, unless we do this really slowly. So we'll get this one, highest setting, use that. I'm just going to see what happens if we do that. It doesn't look like it's minding it too much. Just bring the land out ever so slightly. You can remove these if they have done their job. And look at that, 62,000. It's not bad. That is bad, but at least because we only doing it slightly, we aren't seeing too much effects. We're keeping this one still lower, so we're just popping it out slightly, trying to push this water out of this area. Alright, and we have flooding. And I don't know why we have flooding, but we do. Oh no. Oh, okay. Wonder if we put key walls in there first, if it'll still flood. Was what's happening with that? Wow. Okay, the water is receding. And it's going backwards. Flowing out from here. And but I really like, I would really like to have a Swearingen Mall in here. So maybe we should just bite the bullet and level that out. But we'll see. We'll see. It's basically just one of those things, I mean. So grab that height and we level this out. We don't have any more soil left. Grab this height, level this one out. Alright. Grab this height, level this out. And just lift this up. Go grab some more soil. And we're using our soil from our Maynard Corporation excavations. and that's what cities need to do. They need to use the soil that they want to put in. Okay, so let's level this all out, and everything is going to be flooded now, but that's fine because we playing a game, and it's not like Lortinton is very important to us, is it? Is it? Let's level this all out again. Let's get this all level. And I must say, it is satisfying to use our old soil. So we'll just level this, and we are going to flood our entire city by the looks of it. Yep. But you know, you give and you take. So you get land from the sea, and you have to deal with the water that comes from it as well. We'll leave that railroad track like that, and we'll just level all of this out as best as we can. And I know we are killing thousands of people, or hundreds. No! Oh wow, I didn't expect that. So I guess this is what your disasters DLC is for. Wow. Just because I wanted to do that, really? It's flooding this entire place just because I... No. And that water's probably going to sit there. So... why, oh why? Oh, well, let's just let this go. Everything is flooding. We'll probably have to redo a lot of this. Some of these buildings have collapsed, and this water is coming all the way into Palm Ridge. Wow, that is a lot of water, and it's rushing back towards so I guess it's a bad idea to reclaim land from the ocean. Well, at least we have our industries going. So we'll just have a look at this for a while. Ignore the problems of the other people down there. People getting sick. Why are they sick? Because we have a landfill right here. Let's start emptying that. Stop emptying this. Oh no. Basically this entire beach area has been flooding. Crime rates high, flooding continues. A lot of deaths going on. We've lost over 1,000 people a week, and that's because we raised something that shouldn't have been raised. And this is a lot of water just flowing in here. And I'm not sure what we're going to do about this. I mean, is this still producing water over here? I hope not. So let's just keep that running for a little while, and we'll have to deal with this. All this is flooded. We're losing people, we're losing money, we're gonna go bankrupt. I don't know what to do. How long will this take to clear up though? It actually have less people in the city than the metropolis has. And now this is flooding as well. Really? Why is this flooded? Because of that little bit of water there. So that water came all the way down there Okay, this is drying up. Seems this stuff is collapsing. This water is literally just sitting here. And this is just an example of what bad planning does. This train at least can still move through the water. Some places still leveling up. Wow. That was a bad idea. At least it's now stopped flooding over here. Circleton is fine. Rounderton is messed up. So let's just lift this up a bit more. Just create like not enough soil. So let's level out here. It's a good thing we didn't decide to fill up this pond over here, because I think something worse would have happened. So let's lift up this. Building a sort of a mountainscape here. Let's see, where's the water? Okay, so we'll lift this one up. And then we'll give it a nice gentle way to get out over here. Let's see if that works. It should work. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. The water is flowing out from this over here. And now is this flooding again? Oh no! Why? Oh why? Oh why has this happened? It's actually pushing it up this way to where our mountain was. Okay, so it's just abandoned and hasn't collapsed. That's alright, I guess. And okay, we're starting to make some money again, thanks to Lortinton. Over here, these guys, these workers. So our city has suffered a disaster without even having the disaster DLC enabled. No man, this is just normal like. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. Okay, but it is going to start proceeding soon, hopefully. So, well, if we destroy the city before we hit Megalopolis, I am so sorry. So this water is receding, and I'm just going to have to sit and wait here for this to happen. I could start with this airport. So the sand storage, we can remove it now. These buildings we can start emptying again. Empty this landfall, empty this landfall, and empty that one. And we can start removing some of these roads. I bet the rain isn't helping. We can have a nice big airport over here with this road going underneath. So our city has been flooded, and we've lost almost 4,000 people due to a mistake from Apprentices who tried leveling off land. I wonder if I shouldn't just load this up and start from scratch, because this is horrible. But I don't want to redo this. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna end this here. And then hopefully when I return to this will be gone. Everything is flooding. Everything is gone and doomed. Wow. Floods are horrible things. And we have no demand whatsoever. We've got people waiting for transport. This is just sad. I spent so long building this city and now this is happening. Okay, well, people starting to move again. Look at this. They are moving and probably leaving the city. Literally, so. I hope they're not drowning in here though. No, they're not. Okay, so it is starting to operate again. We've got a lot of water still in here, but our people are resilient. They don't care about all this water. They just do their thing. And Lortinton will survive. It will. Look at this. These people are just complaining about the trash, theft, and all that. But we will rebuild and we will survive. Now, I do need to apologize to my people about this. And I think there will be a memorial mall over here. Wow, that was bad. Anyway, so if you ever want to know what not to do, this is the episode for that. Don't destroy your city. This is going to cost us some more money to get fixed, and this water is still just standing here and should evaporate over time. This is looking a bit better, but I really would like to have water pumping stations to get that out there. I wonder, will this thing work over here? On this shoreline. I wonder if we can have a few of these just situated around here. This thing doesn't need road access, right? It'll just be popped on the side. Yes, it can. I'll just pop that one there, and then this one over here somewhere, and we'll just connect up these water pipes and see if that actually helps getting rid of all this water. This building has been abandoned. Luckily the high-rises don't get dropped down. That's my dog, he wants to go out for a while. Oh no, all these recycling centers. We're going to have to go through this and have a look see at what we can do and what we can't do. At least we're making our money. That's all thanks to Lortinton and his industrious development. And we'll have a look at that in the future. And then we still have to get rid of this water area. And I think we'll raise this up from this level and have it slope down. So I'm thinking I'll use this one right here. Maybe I'll use that as a thumbnail. Or we can use that. That's horrible. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, if there is a next time. Luckily, there are parts of our city that has not flooded. Like this. But everybody they have their problems now. And we are getting an influx of people again, that is good. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, bye.